Hi Libra, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a monthly reading for the month of September 2020, okay? And I do want to take this moment to, of course, thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And I do more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments, so please go on down below and do just that. And I have an exciting announcement for you all. I'm now accepting personal readings, and as well as yes or no questions with the Pendulum, if you have something you're wondering about. So all you gotta do is go down to the description box below. All of the info is there. You just gotta shoot me an email and we will get started with that, okay? And I did meditate on your energy before beginning this reading, and the message that came through for you was, everybody better watch out. Everybody better watch out, Libra. For you, apparently. We will dive in further and find more about what that's all about. But let's start off the reading by pulling you a couple Soul's Journey messages to get started. What do we have for Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. Being told one or two more. Alrighty, there we go. That's perfect. Okay, we're starting off with the first one is Self-Esteem. We have 4 here for you. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Libra, do you realize you're gifted? Spirit's coming through to remind you that you're here to help others in your own personal, beautiful way. I just heard touch the lives of others. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I feel like a lot of you Libras out there watching are very selfless. You genuinely care for the people in your life, those soul connections you have. Please don't change that aspect of yourself, okay? It's absolutely beautiful. Ooh, and then we have Indecision. This just came out in Gemini's reading. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I'm now hearing your intuition is stronger than you realize. Are there times where you get this gut intuitive feeling or vibe about a situation or a person, and I feel like you question it? Why? Spirit's coming through to tell you that it's stronger than you realize and you need to start trusting it, because it's going to guide you in the right direction at the end of the day. So please stop questioning it, my friends. And then we have Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I just heard it's a month of facing your fears. Oh, I just heard you can't deny who you truly are. Wow, that's powerful. And I feel like that has a lot to do with your self-esteem coming through in the month of September and the gifts that you possess. Some of you, it's spiritual. For others of you, it's just specific gifts and skills that you use on a day-to-day basis, maybe in your job. Wow. And then the last one is Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Yes, Libra, yes. I can totally relate. I'm a Leo, Libra, so I get it. I'm hearing letting things be. Yeah, it just reminds you that when certain situations or people are frustrating or not panning out to be exactly how you wish they were, it's better to just let it be and accept it for what it is and work on your reaction to it. All right? Work on how it affects you within rather than focusing on trying to change the situation or the person, because at the end of the day, all you're going to do is frustrate yourself because you can't change that situation or person. Okay? I know a lot of the times it's really hard to accept that, but trust me, I get it. But it's a matter of just letting things be and working on yourself, because that's the best way to approach it. It's the healthiest. And let's continue your reading by pulling 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, in order to give you a little bit of an outlook of what to expect in the upcoming month. Just a moment. Oh. Sorry, a few cards were flopped the wrong way. I want to make sure any reversals are legit. All right. So with that done and said, let's do some shuffling. One more shuffle for my Libras. Or Librans, however you want to say it. All right, what do we have, Spirit, to continue this reading for Libra for September? Ooh, love it. I just did a small spread on the side for one of my Libran friends the other night, and this card came out. Just saying. But anyways, good start, and they're telling me to keep shuffling. Okay, what else do we have? All right, and I'm being told to just pull the last 2 for you. Okay, makes sense so far. All right, so we're starting off with one of my favorite cards of the tarot deck, the Queen of Pentacles. I just heard standing in your power. And I just heard for some of you, letting others know you're a force to be reckoned with. Wow, that's a powerful message. And I'm also, for some reason, hearing being you leads you to success. Being you leads you to success, Libra. Do you realize that? It's not a matter of being somebody else or fitting the molds that somebody else wants you to fit, you know, into. It's a matter of being true to who you are and following your passions. And I really feel like that's a big feeling for you in the month of September. Being true to who you are and going after what you deserve and feeling content and peaceful in the process. And now I'm hearing nobody's going to stop you. Get it, Libra. Frickin' get it. And then we have, I mean, already, everybody better watch out, right? For Libra. And then we have the Emperor card. Again, a lot of energy about standing in your power, feeling very strong. And I feel like that is something you haven't felt in a while, Libra. I feel like a lot of you have been sorting through some emotional baggage, all right? Even if it doesn't seem like it on the surface to others. Deep down, you've been trying to sort through some stuff so you can proceed with the life that you deserve, so you can accomplish some goals you've set in place. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? But the beautiful and most important part we're going to focus on is that after you did what you needed to do, I'm getting chills, you allowed yourself to utilize those lessons and regain that power and strength that you knew you had all along. That's beautiful, Libra. I'm hearing you're stronger than you know. And weren't we just talking about how your intuition's stronger than you know? There's just more strength within you than you seem to want to realize at times. But clearly Spirit wants me to be the messenger to come through and let you know that you're one strong individual, all right? And then we're moving right along to the third card, which is the Hermit. I just heard feeling so peaceful. For some of you, you might be spending a lot of time in solitude, you know, and it might have to do with that inner work you've been doing recently. And I'm also hearing you're not feeling as up to socializing, when I feel like you have maybe recently for some of you, or for others of you, this Hermit feeling is just carrying through from August. And I'm hearing it's okay to be alone. I'm thinking that's a message that a few of you needed to hear, or maybe more than a few. It's all right to be alone, Libra. Do you sometimes feel like being alone is really difficult? Because I know it can be. It does take a very strong, special individual to fully accept a lot of alone time consistently. And again, they're reminding you that you're strong enough to handle this kind of serenity and alone time. And the more you decide to accept that going forward, it's going to be easier to not force situations, if that makes sense. Whether it's feeling like you need certain individuals or certain connections in your life in order to feel content and comfortable. And, you know, so I feel like in the month of September for some Librans, it's going to be time to accept and get comfortable with your serenity, your alone time. And I think harmony is going to come from that. Some balance for you. It doesn't mean it's not going to be a month of socializing for you, potentially, but for a lot of you, it feels like you're focusing on you and where you're going and where you're heading. And if there is socializing and soul connections as a result, then beautiful. Great, love it. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then we're moving right along to the Knight of Swords. I'm hearing going after your passions, or at the very least going after what you want out of life. Not letting past experiences or even family successes or failures hold you back. I'm hearing you are you. And they are in, that's their situation, okay? If it has to do with like your family and whatnot, you know, it's your success that you're going after. You're writing your own story, your own chapters. It's your personal journey. And now I'm hearing get what you deserve, all right? So people better watch out, because if you're getting in Libra's way, you might be just knocked right off the path. Because the Knight of Swords is about charging after your dreams and what you deserve, all right? Finally realizing what you're passionate about, or realizing that end goal that you want to achieve, and just without any sort of compromise, just charging after it, a very chariot kind of feeling. That's amazing. Again, this right here, even going over here, very, very powerful, strong energy, which just, you know, reiterates that people better watch out. Because we have the Queen of Cups here for the 5th card. I just heard intuition. Intuition, baby. I was debating on whether or not to say that full message, but my main spirit guide has a sense of humor. My grandfather. Anyways, so it's going back to this indecision card where we talked about how Your intuition is stronger than you realize. And this Queen of Cups is coming through to remind you of that again. That's a double intuition kind of message. Trust in it. Do what you got to do to make it grow, all right? And if you think your intuition's going to grow and get stronger if you don't trust and believe it and utilize it to better your life, then you're just wrong. So please, at the very least in the month of September, start to trust in intuition and let it guide you, all right, into making these right decisions for you, not for anybody else, but for you. And I feel like the more you trust in your intuition, you trust in yourself and where you're going, it's going to skyrocket your self-esteem. And you know what happens with that? When your self-esteem gets skyrocketed like that, you start to glow, Libra. You start to shine differently. People start to notice you differently. All right, you'll be so surprised as to who and what situations start approaching you in life. All right, what abundance starts flowing in. That's absolutely beautiful. I just heard shine that light. Shine that beautiful light, Libra. And then for the 6th card, we have the Fool. I'm hearing going with the flow, letting things be. All right? For some of you, you took a leap of faith recently, or you're going to in September, whether it pertains to moving or a new job or situation, a relationship. I'm hearing leaping, for some of you, leaping into who you're meant to be. And again, I'm hearing showing them what you're made of. Kind of brings me back to this Queen of Pentacles. What are you made of, Libra? Because you're about to show people in the month of September. I really, not to just keep reiterating the first original message, the overall message, but people better watch out for you. Like we were saying before, you're a force to be reckoned with, my friends. Let's continue your reading by pulling a message or two from this cute little deck. I'm so proud of you, Libra. This makes me so happy, especially because Libra's in my chart twice. What do we have here? The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Yes. I really feel like it's talking about your self-esteem and your self-love. Once you start to realign yourself with that self-love and knowing who you truly are and owning it to the point where people notice you shining differently. You're going to notice how easily these decisions come to you, especially when you start trusting your intuition. And the path that you're meant to go down, if it already isn't, will become crystal clear. Because I heard you need direction. Okay? And then let's finish off your beautiful reading by pulling a couple messages from the Making Magic deck. What do we have to finish off this beautiful reading for Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. For September. I just heard pull this one. Ooh, Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Very interesting because we got the Hermit card. So this, I feel like because you're doing all of this inner work and because you're trusting your intuition in the month of September and you're standing in your power, you're going to not only be enhancing these friendships and your home life, but you're going to be attracting new friendships, new soul connections that are healthy for you. I'm just hearing pull another card. You got it, Spirit. What last and final message? There we go, triple moon. Embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Spirit, this card came out in both Aquarius and Gemini's reading. Okay? All three of you clearly needed to hear this message. That is a time about embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Embracing who you truly are, Libra. Not allowing outside opinions or factors come in to sway you from where you're heading or who you know, or figuring out who you truly are, excuse me. Accepting that just because you're not normal or ordinary doesn't mean that you're any less special, because in my opinion, in Spirit's opinion, clearly it makes you 10 times more special. And I'm hearing a lot more to offer to the world because of that. And again, I'm hearing you're going to show people what you're made of, whether they want it or whether they like it or not. Damn, Libra, people better watch out for you, because you are coming through. So just remember to shine your light and trust your intuition, my friends, okay? But on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and go on down below and like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear how this is resonating with your personal story. And while you're down there in the description box, please email me. Let me know which reading you would want, your personal reading. And if you have a yes or no question you'd like answered with the pendulum, email me as well. And I hope you guys have a great month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.